This blue doorway is designated Shed D5 on Pier 45 at San Francisco's Fisherman's Wharf. It may not look like it, but what is taking place here is the beginning of a quiet revolution in the way seafood is bought and sold in the San Francisco Bay Area. These are commercial fishermen. They're also the first board members of a new organization, an organization started to finally give fishermen the opportunity to control how their catch is priced and sold. Until this day, fishermen were at the mercy of fish buyers and processors, forced to accept whatever price the buyer was offering. No more. They have started their own business, a cooperative of fishermen designed to increase their share of the seafood dollar and control their own destiny.
The board showed up on the opening, the day we get the keys. So, you know, I mean,
my intention this week is to get a mobile office in here and to put a computer in it.
It's happening at Fisherman's Wharf, which for decades has seen hordes of tourists and very little fish or fishermen. What visitors to Fisherman's Wharf don't see much of is the reason for its name. Working fishing boats still go out each day, but when they come back to port, their catch becomes part of a complex distribution system that favors grocery stores and restaurants. Buying fresh fish directly from the fishermen that catch it has not been an option. That is changing, thanks to a dream, and the support of others who understand the importance and value of that dream.
I'm trying to write down the dream. Something to tell you the whole dream. It's going on to 20 pages now. Local fishermen in San Francisco create a fishermen's cooperative that sells our catch directly to the public in the Bay Area.
Colorful Fisherman's Wharf is like the docks at Old Naples. Swarthy fishermen mend their nets and prepare to sail out to sea. They will bring back a big catch, luscious seafoods of the deep Pacific.
It's time to put the fish back into Fisherman's Wharf. Soon, Bay Area seafood lovers will have a great reason to come to Fisherman's Wharf, as a new destination is about to be born. It's a joint development project of the San Francisco Crab Boat Owners Association, founded in 1907 as the oldest commercial fishing organization on the West Coast. And partnering with the Crab Boat Owners Association is EcoTrust, a conservation organization committed to strengthening communities and the environment from Alaska to California.
If we do this right, give you sort of a bigger share of the sustainable seafood dollar. Really translates into a lot of bucks, and if we can bring some of that back to the primary producers, then our job is done. You know, I think that's a fabulous opportunity.
There is a strong and growing desire for quality fresh foods, sustainably produced with techniques that respect the environment. So people come to the city's open-air markets to buy from and support the region's farmers. As the jewel of America's West Coast, you'd expect that there would be easy access to high-quality, locally produced fresh food direct from the producers. And in fact, there is. Except for seafood. And that is about to change.
we're going to have to build our markets just like the fish buyers do. We'll build our own markets. We won't probably be able to handle every bit that we can produce right away. But I think if we're branded, we're local, we're sustainable, it sells in the Bay Area, man. There's 8 million consumers here. And there's 10 million tourists come through Fisherman's Wharf every year.
We've just leased this hoist and this shed space right here. The San Francisco Community Fishing Association, first one on the West Coast, is an association of our fishing community, the boats and the captains, and we just got our own space to unload our own boats so we can sell our own fish, and cut out the middleman.
I think, this is the only way we're going to own our future. It's going to be up to us what we charge for crabs, up to us what we can get for salmon.
It means more control over our market, We have our own hoist now, so I don't have to kiss somebody's ass to use the hoist. We just bought our first forklift, which I don't have to ask some other fish buyer to use a forklift. That way, they're not the only ones deciding the price of the fish. We have some power as far as what the price of fish is.
We got to give this guy a lot of credit. He spent, I don't know how many hours and dollars working on this thing. And I appreciate it. We've talked about this on the phone a lot. And I think you guys also appreciate what he's put into it.
Or not,
It's already been a long journey to get to this point. But now we have begun.
The first phase of that journey is fishermen members selling their catch to their co-op, who then sells and delivers it to wholesale markets like restaurants and grocery stores. Phase 2 is opening a retail store, so Bay Area residents can buy freshly caught seafood fresh from local boats. The store will be across the street from the Crab Boat Owners Association meeting hall and Skoma's restaurant. This is what it looks like now. As the dream evolves, the pier will be replaced with something special. A unique business, a cooperative venture owned and operated by the fishermen who bring in their catch on their small, family-owned fishing boats. Bay Area seafood lovers will buy fish directly from working fishermen and women. But perhaps most importantly, visitors and shoppers will see and understand the direct connection between consumer and fisherman, and how honoring that bond is central to creating the social contract of sustainability, resource protection, and the public's ownership of the ocean resources.
I think there's probably going to end up being 15 or 20 boats in this CFA, and that's the majority of our fleet here at the Fisherman's Wharf.
There's so much opportunity here. For 100 years, and we've never got paid for it. Well, now, boys, we're going to take our part. We're going to take our share. And it's going to give people access to the resources out here that they own. We're going to educate people. If we can educate people about their access to the fish and the crabs and everything, then whenever they start losing their access a little bit, here's a place we can hand out postcards to send to the government. There's all kinds of reasons this is going to be good, other than we're going to get paid what our stuff's worth.